Welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. Here is another video related to filter. Okay. Last demo here. I have to enable the pen and bring my writing pad here. Okay. Last demo. Actually, I didn't configure about the dispatcher, right? And it automatically works. And the reason is by default is a request. And for this value, we actually has several options. And this is our topic, dispatcher type. A dispatcher type can be associated with a Java Servlet Filter. Sorry, to limit its scope. You know why I say sorry? Oops. I should say here is Jakarta, okay? Because the API actually is the same, right? So it doesn't change, okay? Here just say Jakarta. Okay, it just to limit the scope which the filter will target, okay? And we have a request. I will show you later. No matter you add or not add, by default it request. Only when the request comes directly from the client, okay? It will you have a async. If it's asynchronous request come from the client, suppose you have Ajax call, okay? It have forward. This one is only when the request has been forwarded to a component. For this one, do you remember in the request dot get requested request dispatcher, then we can use it dot forward. We can forward to another servlet, right, or another JSP. That is how forward works. And for the include is also when we have a request dot get request dispatcher, we can have include. Okay, and instead of forward, here we use include. Include, I feel the processing is similar to, if you remember the JSP standard action, we have a JSP include, very similar to that one, which only when the request is processed by a component has been included, okay? And you have an arrow only when the request is being processed with the arrow, with the arrow page mechanism. And the dispatcher type is enum, and they have those options. And I said too much end. Okay, so now let's go and show you some of the demo. Okay, discard and we will go to the dispatcher, right? Go to here. This one, it works, right? When we start, it works, okay? But now I will change this one to first I will change to be request and show you it still work, okay? Oh, sorry. Okay, so here, and we will go to I was uploading my videos, okay? And here we will see our filter is instantiated, and our filter actually go inside. I don't know why the first request it make two requests. See here, it make two requests. Why it have two requests? I don't understand. Okay, and now I will do is add a dispatcher, which is this BATCHER. Make sure I didn't type it wrong. It's better to copy paste, okay? Because I made a mistake a long time ago. Not a long time ago, a few weeks ago, which is a destroy. I spelled it wrong, and it caused it caused the life cycle doesn't work. So I recorded the video again because that mistake here. We will add the request request request. Good. We will redeploy. Okay, And when we redeploy it, we will also call destroy and initialize again, and we will go back to our browser to make the request, and it goes back to our console. You will see still this filter is being invoked, right? See here, the filter is being invoked. Okay, and now I will do is change this one to be forward. Okay, forward, make sure FORWARD. Okay, let's just copy. Go back. FORWARD, forward. Okay, and now let's redeploy, see if it still works. It actually already initialized. Can you see the filter chain? It's already the filter is already being initialized. Now we will go and make a okay. It's done the work. If it works, you will see Edward is very handsome. But now it's not. Why it's not? Because in our controller here, I cannot get a handsome guy, right? And this is because our filter didn't go inside. See here, filter didn't go in. That's how it's limit our scope of the filter, right? Because here say it must have a forward. Now let's write another. Let's write a JSP called the welcome.jsp. How about that? And here we will say welcome. Okay, and here we can do is request attribute. Okay, $, and here we will have a handsome guy. Okay, why is my handsome guy here? Oh, still, why should I change? It's still here. Okay, and what other things can I get? Okay, okay, just do like this way. Okay, and next one I will do is here I have welcome. Here I will do is I will not directly output the response. What I will do is request dot get request dispatcher, and here we'll go to welcome.jsp dot forward, and here we will have a request and a response. Okay, here have a forward. Okay, and let's see if it works. Okay, deploy. Okay, and you will see it will be initialized again. Okay, now we will refresh. Okay, request attribute Edward, and Edward is very handsome. From here we can see it's already go through our filter, right? See here, it will go to you. Why here still is you know what? Yes, makes sense. Okay, so here take a look at when the request comes. In this case, first it will go to our welcome servlet, right? In the welcome servlet, and our filter is forward. So the first part it didn't trigger the filter until here. It didn't trigger the filter. That's why here we will see welcome servlet to get and see the none, because before the forward, this part, the request is from where? The request is from the client, okay? And only when we call forward, this part, it will trigger our filter. Now it trigger our filter, so you will see request filter 1 and the request filter 2, which is after the JSP is being rendered, and it will go to our filter 2 and have some output inside this response added in the response. Did you get this one? Okay, if you still do not get it, I can draw some OneNote. Okay, we can draw some diagram to show you. Okay, because I'm not a native speaker, I'm worried probably my explanation is not that clear. Okay, so I'd like to show you another one, which is here. So this is our client. Okay, I'll make it thicker, which is a browser. And inside our Tomcat container, okay, this is our Tomcat container, which has one servlet is called what? It's called a request login filter. Okay, and the GSP is also a servlet, right? So we have another servlet, which is welcome underscore GSP.java. That's the default name. Okay, and now we also have a filter here. Sorry. Oh, what I'm doing? This one is a filter. Okay. This one is a filter. Okay, this one is what? Welcome servlet. Okay, what I'm doing. This one is called a request login filter. Okay, so now request goes to our server side. Tomcat will check if the filter should be applied on this request. Okay, so this is a request. Okay, go to welcome servlet. Okay, and based on our configuration, here it say the URL, does it match? It match because here I have a /welcome, it match, and this is a asterisk means wildcard, it match, right? But dispatcher, it's not a request, it is called forward. So in this case, our welcome, this request doesn't go through the filter, so it will directly go to our welcome servlet. Okay, that's why here it's none, because it didn't go to our filter. And in the request, there's no attribute called handsome. Okay, and now in the welcome servlet, they say forward. Forward means what? Forward means from here I have a forward request. Okay, and this forward will trigger this filter because our filter says forward. So now this request will not directly go here. It will not directly go to our GSP. Instead, the forward request, it will go to our filter first. And after filter, it will go to our welcome GSP. Okay, this is a request and a request. Okay, that's why in welcome.jsp, when we trying to get a handsome guy, we got it. See here, we got it. Okay, and again, what is this part? This part is because after this part is done from the where is my cursor? Okay, here. And this welcome GSP, it's gonna return back, right? Because it's a servlet, okay? It's gonna return back. Let me use another color. It's gonna return back. It will still go to our filter. This part is a response. And then the response goes to the Tomcat. Then Tomcat will send the response back. And that's how it happens, okay? That's why in the response, go through a filter, we add extra information in the response, right? And that's why Edward is here. And we have a code which is in our filter, which Edward is very handsome. Okay, so this is the what should I say? This is the forward. Okay, and you have other option. Let me see if I can demo include. Okay, I never demoed include before. include, okay, request response. Okay, now when we redeploy, it won't work because we configure to be forward, and here we use include. Okay. Okay, and now we will go here. You can see request attribute, nothing, right? Because we use include, and here we use forward. We can do is include. Okay, and let me show you something else. Okay. Okay, and I will try do a little bit of change here, add a paragraph, so it will have a, you know, it will have a line breaker. Otherwise, it's gonna be in one line. Okay, now let's deploy. What I did is change here to be include, and change here to have include, and had another print line here. Okay, now let's redeploy. See if it get inside. I will only show you two, okay? For others, if you need, just take a look at it by yourself, okay? Then we go to our browser, refresh. Okay, so now let's see. Request attribute, add a word. And add a word is very handsome. This is filter. And last part is what? Is our servlet. Okay, so what is actually happened? The include works very similar to the JSP include. If you still remember, let me draw a diagram for you. I will use this color. I want to move down a little bit more. So here is our browser, and we will have another Tomcat. Okay, I want to draw a little bit deep. Okay, and Tom cat. Okay, and now we still have two servlet. One is called welcome servlet. Okay, I won't make the same mistake. The second one is that JSP. JSP also is a servlet, and by default, the servlet name is welcome_JSP.java, and that is the name, okay? And here we will also have a filter, which is that request login filter, right? Oh my God, too long. And now our request comes. Welcome, okay? This is a request. But here, the filter, we configure the URL like this way. And for the, here have my name, have my picture. So I scroll up a little bit, okay? Here, the dispatcher, we use include. Okay, so this is a request, but here is include. So doesn't what? Doesn't go to the filter. Okay, so the request will directly go to our welcome servlet. And go to our welcome servlet. Let's go to our welcome servlet. In the welcome servlet, it will output do get. That's why here I have do get. And since it didn't go to a filter, we don't have an attribute called handsome guy, so it have a none, right? And now the next step here is what? Here is include welcome.jsp. What is this include? This include is what? Here it will make a request, which is kind of like we can call it's called the include, okay? Will it go to welcome.jsp directly? No. Okay, so first it will go what? it will go to the filter, include filter, okay? And the filter will return. After this one, it's gonna go back to here. And this is the, include the request. And the request goes back, okay? And after it's done, the entire include means this, after done, it's gonna be carry all the information in the response, right? And it will also go back to here. From here. After done, it will also go back to the filter. Okay, this is response. Include means the response will go back to the servlet response. Okay, and then from the welcome servlet, the entire response back. This one will have the response back. And this response back. Okay, from to the container will go back to the client. That is how it happened compared with the previous one. Previous one is from the request filter. From filter goes back, but when we use include, it will go back to the servlet. Then from servlet it goes back. That's why here, when we see the browser, you will see request attribute, which is the response inside our welcome JSP here, right? And after this welcome JSP, we changed some information in the filter, right? So it will goes back to our filter. See here, after do filter, it will change something. That's why this is second. See here, this is second. Edward is very handsome. And when we do include will also continue go back to our servlet. And that's why after this include, I have a print line here. See here? Okay, that's why this line is the last. Okay, that's how include works. Okay, include, make sure the response will go back to the servlet, and the final response is from the servlet to return, from the servlet returned. Okay, that's include, and you can watch the video again to compare with the forward. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear how the dispatcher limit the scope of the filter, and you can try others like arrow, async by yourself. Okay, it's the same idea. Okay, if you want to have the source code, you can go to the description. It has a link to my GitHub, and if you like my video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.